half's now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Let's go, defense. Just get out the field, defense.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And that hits off the left upright.
Hey, Kyle, did you just see that?
No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank. But this game, you know, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction. But he seemed to put a little too much on it. And from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Kyle, did you see how I just missed the field goal? Did you see it?
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber this early because there are dividends as the game progresses.
Oh, I didn't even send it. My bad.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up. That's a 1st down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come get some. Come on here. Come.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Hey, I get it quick. I get it wide. I get the party lit outside. I get it quick. I get it real. I get the party lit outside. What are you talking about?
He's moving. He's moving, boys. He's moving.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Spins past him. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north.
I get it wide.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down.
Undercut. Check. Yellow. Check.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start on the ground with Elliott. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Play action. It's gone. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Where you at? You at home? Oh. No, I thought you was at the crib. I'll come over there later. Thought you was at the crib.
First down, Rams.
You got work?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, I bet.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success.
Put
a
your
nice
left
inside
hand
run.
put your right hand on top, and then you know what you do. You supposed to
a very solid gain on that play.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Third and 10.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Saquon Barkley, 93 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this this afternoon. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Under 10. Under 10. 10. BC.
Elliott running right. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I got you, boy.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well timed there by Richard Sherman. A sack on the corner blitz. After the sack on first down, Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Out of the gun, Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, Brendan, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they get him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
A first down carry for Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Rams' 29-yard line.
Fight on these 2. Fight on these 2. 180. He's not going to get me.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
Check the backer.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Shit.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
On second down, Barkley. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Goff now to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Back to throw. Gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now here's Mahomes. Fighting through pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Going to need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Hey, 43.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Well, he's going to go for it all. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will. I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Dante Fowler able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Saquon Barkley running right. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
25, check 25. Pick the edge. Go. Wide. Color. Where you at? Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
First down, Rams.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
At the Niners' 47-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. The give is to Elliott. And Elliott to run. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 38.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Marlin. Hey, Haywood. 56, Mike, 56, right there.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking deep for Julio. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, L.A. Julio Jones. 38 yards as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Goff on 1st down. And that's Elliott, complete. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be a 2nd down.
17.
Goff. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And this will be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Check. Crunch.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Gone. Open man, Higbee, the tight end.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Going out. Ric Flair. Hey, Charlie.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. To throw is gone. He gets it to Brown, complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. To the air again. Goff. Complete to Jones. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Now it's gone. He's going deep for Brown. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd and 10, Goff. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my
You threw a
cap
pick?
to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble in 2nd down.
It's always in critical moments, bro.
Negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably run this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. This is Barkley.
Oh, you talking about X? I seen him late.
Game, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Well, the
Yeah, I know. I seen him too. I
yes,
threw it so late.
That's nice,
I thought Julio was gonna be Sherm again.
Right, but the problem for them,
And then when I
is
looked
still
inside,
within a possession,
I'm like,
so they
all right,
can't
yeah,
just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. On the run, it's Barkley. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right. And his pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down
It's
inbounds
crazy, bro.
because
Like,
they are very
somebody
gifted.
always fumble
They'll make
when
the
I'm about to
circus
score.
catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a run past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Watch twins. Watch twins.
Hey, 57, 57.
Check, check, check.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Let's go to pick.
Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle.
Kyle.
So it's Rams football here as we
Believe,
reset.
bro.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Let's go, man.
And a 1st down, L.A.
That's all I needed, bro.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's got some space here.
Wow, big trust.
Past the 45 before being tackled.
That's all I needed was
a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
A 20th carry here for Elliott.
God, that's all I needed was somebody
gain of 9
to
before being
trust.
brought down, 2nd and right
Trust
at the yard.
me. We're
Now
going to
the
come down
Rams
here
will
and
signal for a
score.
timeout, their 2nd.
Let's
as they'll
go.
talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, gonna pay dividends.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll look to throw. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for one, maybe 2 more plays. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Kyle. Kyle. Bro, did you just see that? Oh, my God.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. One last throw here for Goff.
I got it. I got it, Kyle. I got it, Kyle. I got it. I got it. I got it.
The clock, and an extra point will send us to OT.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Now for the all-critical extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. And we need more time to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. They're all even. The extra session.
Big trust.
This is the NFL.
Big trust
on
in
EA
the
Sports.
Cooley.
Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup.
Here's the test,
Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular
I don't know, bro.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score,
go win
the
it.
other team gets a chance to get the football. They
He let V Cool back in the game.
If they go down,
you know that will be Cool in that game.
They win the football game at that point. If
Kyle,
both teams kick
he
field
let
goals,
V Cool.
we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball,
let me say it again. You let B cool.
or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
On first down, Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Ito Smith, his first carry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again, it's Smith. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And they're going with some extra beef up front. They've got to have this one in overtime. It's 3rd and 1. On the keeper, here's Goff. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because they're extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
After the run, Goff going to throw. And this is caught. It's a touchdown in overtime, and they are marching on to the playoffs. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
Be cool,
so
going
that'll
back.
Do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long
Be cool,
from Santa Clara.